Private memorial service for Neil Armstrong has just ended about 30 minutes ago. 9 News reporter Kendall Harold has been there all morning long. She joins us now live from Indian Hill, where the service took place. Kendall, what are folks saying about how the first man on the moon is being remembered today?
Hey, good afternoon, Tanya. We're hearing that it was a beautiful service, and we just witnessed 4 Navy military jets fly over in honor of the great Neil Armstrong. And we are joined here today with Charlie Bowden. He's a NASA administrator, and you were just in Neil Armstrong's private memorial service today. Tell us a little bit about it.
I think it was a very moving service. It was one quite fitting for Neil. As I tell people, Neil would not have appreciated us paying all this attention to him because of his humility, but it was great. His grandchildren were there, his family, and I think Carol and the family would want everyone to know that they really appreciate all the outpouring of condolences and sympathy and love for Neil. The service was about him. And it told us things about him that he would never have spoken about himself. The things that you really liked were all the stories that showed you how humble he was, where he would be approached by people saying, you know, you look like Neil Armstrong, and I would say, yeah, I've heard that before, or other kinds of things. So it was a very light service intended to commemorate an incredibly humble man. And I just thought it was great. And then the flyover was very befitting. The Navy F-18s out of Oceana, the Naval Air Station, Oceana, Virginia. Neil would have loved that part.
All right, well, we thank you so much for joining us today and really sharing what this service was all about. And of course, the memory of Neil Armstrong will continue to live on. And as you said earlier, you want people to continue to live like him and remember him and what he did for our country. So we'll continue to bring you more about what we're learning here about Neil Armstrong's private memorial service. Kendall Harold, 9 News Live in Indian Hill.
A fitting tribute for a hero. Thank you, Kendall.